Kaboom! We are live with your only weekly trivia night in Hilo, Hawaii, probably the Big Island, I think. Streaming live from the upstairs dungeon lair of Slow Your Roll Game Store. We're going to have some great questions today. If you didn't know, it is a sports trivia tonight. I'm representing the Adelaide Crows Aussie Rules Football Go Team. This will be the one and only sports trivia night we will ever have because I don't know anything about sports. I like sports, but I kind of like some sports. But don't worry, if you're not a super duper sports fan, there are some general trivia questions for you. It's not all sports, but it's sport themed. So we got 5 rounds with 10 questions each. 2 minutes after each round, you'll have time to put in your answer sheets. You should be able to find your answer sheets in the comments. The Burger Joint is in the house. Hey, Burger Joint. Team Twerking from Home is in the house. Hey, Team Twerking from Home. Tiger's in the house. Hi, Tiger. So like I said, we have 5 rounds, 10 questions each, 2 minutes after each round. Your answer sheets are in the video description, and you'll notice at the bottom of the answer sheet there is a checkmark box to double down at the end of each round. If you double down, you can get double the points if you get all the answers right. If you miss a single answer, you get 0 points for that round. Ooh. Wait, I want fries from the Burger Joint too. Can someone bring me fries from the Burger Joint? Thank you. Perfect. Right, everybody take a moment to share this to your friends, your family, your pets, so they can play along with you. Team Quarantine is in the house. They've been winning a lot, so you guys better watch out for Team Quarantine. They're gonna get ya. Speaking of winners from last week, in third place we had, with 45 points, we had the COVID Crusaders. In second place with 52 points, we had Team Quarantine. And in first place with 55 points, we had Double Jeff Party. Congratulations, Double Jeff Party. They won a free haircut from Curtis Neck Salon. Good job. Tonight, it can be anyone's game. Before we get started, it's time for our Quarantini. Tonight's Quarantini kept it really simple. We have a beer from Rogue Brewery. It's the Honey Kolsch. And it has bees on it, so it must be good. Be good. Hope everyone's safe and happy and staying sane. The liver is evil and must be punished. Cheers. That's very good. Happy Quarantini. What do you say? Should we get to trivia? Let's get to trivia. Our first round in our sports night is balls, balls, balls. Who doesn't like some balls? Question number 1, round 1. What company produces Major League Baseballs? Question number 1 in balls, balls, balls. What company produces Major League Baseballs? Question number 2. What Australian rock group does the song Big Balls? Question number 2. What Australian rock group does the song Big Balls? Question number 3. What 2 shapes make up the panels of a standard soccer ball? Question number 3. What two shapes make up the panels of a standard soccer ball? Coming up on question number 4 in Balls, Balls, Balls. This dish of fried bull testicles is partially named from this North American geological feature. Number 4. This dish of fried bull testicles is partially named from this North American geological feature. Question number 5. It's a 50-50 chance on this one. Good luck. Which is bigger, a golf ball or a squash ball? Question number 5. Which is bigger, a golf ball or a squash ball? Question number 6. In human male anatomy, this is the tube in which sperm is stored that connects the epididymis to the urethra. Number 6 in Balls, Balls, Balls. In male human anatomy, this is the tube in which sperm is stored that connects the epididymis to the urethra. Question number 7 in Balls, Balls, Balls. In pool, this is the number for the solid red ball. Number 7 in pool, this is the number on the solid red ball. And anyone joining late or anyone that needs a question repeated, let me know in the chat. There's about a 30-second delay until I see the chat. So if you let me know now, then I will repeat your question at the end of the round. Question number 8. This is a fluid that lubricates a ball and socket joint like your shoulder or hip. Question number 8. This is the fluid that lubricates a ball and socket joint, like your shoulder or hip. Question number 9. In the Grimm's brothers version of Cinderella, she has to pick these out of the ash before she can go to the ball. Question number 9 in Balls, Balls, Balls. In the Grimm brothers version of Cinderella, she has to pick these out of the ash before she can go to the ball. Okay, we're going to repeat 2 and 3 for Trenton after our final question. Number 10. What animal's skin are NFL footballs made out of? Question number 10. What animal's skin are NFL footballs made out of? Right, we're repeating question number 2 and question number 3. Number 2, what Australian rock group does the song Big Balls? Number 2 is what Australian rock group does the song Big Balls? And question number 3, repeat, what 2 shapes make up the panels of a standard soccer ball? Number 3 was what 2 shapes make up the panels of a standard soccer ball? Have any more repeats? If not, we're going to take you to Trivia Kitty, and Trivia Kitty is going to give you 2 minutes to turn in your answers. Take it away, Trivia Kitty. Alrighty, Trivia Kitty says time is up. How did we do on our first round in our sports trivia night? Balls, balls, balls. Coming at you with the answers. Question number 1, what company produces Major League Baseballs? That would be Rawlings. Rawlings. Just make sure you say the R-A-W-L up in there. Number 2, what Australian rock group does the song Big Balls? I've got big balls. It's AC/DC. AC/DC. Who's got the biggest balls of them all? Number 3, what 2 shapes make up the panels of a standard soccer ball? To make standard soccer ball, you need hexagons and pentagons. Number 4, this dish of fried bull testicles is partially named from this North American geological feature, that is the Rocky Mountain oysters. In Canada, they might call them prairie oysters. Number 5, which is bigger, a golf ball or a squash ball? 50-50 chance on this one. A golf ball is bigger than a squash ball. Number 6, in human male anatomy, this is the tube in which sperm is stored that connects the epididymis to the urethra. Looking for the vas deferens or ductus deferens. Hope all you nurse trivia people got that one. You know your balls. Number 7, in pool, this is the number for the solid red ball. That's the 7 ball. Question number 7, and the answer was 7. I didn't even plan it that way. Didn't even realize that until now. Bonus. Number 8, this is a fluid that lubricates a ball and socket joint like your shoulder or hip. We're looking for synovial fluid. Synovial fluid. Number 9, in the Grimm's Brothers version of Cinderella, she has to pick these out of the ash before she can go to the ball. She has to pick lentils. Lentils. And finally, number 10, in our balls category. What animals used to use pig bladder on the inside? And that's maybe where they got the name pigskins, but it's been a cow skin for a long time. Alright, hope we did well on that round. How are you? Our visual round. Our visual round tonight is Hey Sport. In Hey Sport, you're going to see 10 child actors that grew up to be adult actors. So they made it, they weren't messed up, and they seem to be, for the most part, well-balanced individuals contributing to our society. Alright, so here we go. The visual round, you get 1 point. That song takes me all the way back to marching band. I don't know how I feel about that. Here we go. Right, Trivia Kitty says time is up. Did you recognize all of those child actors? Well, did ya, punks? Here we go with our answers to round 2, our Hey Sport round. Number 1, we had Ryan Reynolds. Number 2, we had the other Ryan. Meh, Ryan Gosling. Nobody likes that one. Number 3, Jake Gyllenhaal. Number 4, Christian Bale. Number 5, Neil Patrick Harris, the NPH. Number 6, he took that ring all the way to Mordor, Elijah Wood. Number 7, Justin Timberlake with that curly hair. Number 8, Jason Bateman. Number 9, Christian Slater. And number 10, he also helped get that ring would never have gotten there without that Sean Astin. Let's hear it for all those young men who became great actors and didn't go crazy child actor crisis. Good job, y'all. How do we do, teams? How did we do? Let me know in the chat. Heading to round 3, our Olympicography. These are questions brought to you by the Olympics, the greatest sports series in the world. Are you ready? Like to hear it? Here it goes. Number 1 in Olympicography. Rio de Janeiro hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics. What does Rio de Janeiro translate to in English? Question number 1. Rio de Janeiro hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics. What does Rio de Janeiro translate to in English? Question number 2 in Olympicography. The 2004 Summer Olympics were in Athens, Greece. What sea borders the east border? What sea border? How sleepy was I when I wrote these? What sea borders Greece on this east coast? Does that sound right? I'm looking for the sea that borders Greece to the east. What were you thinking? This is what happens when you write trivia on beer number 2. Coming up on question number 3 in Olympicography. Vancouver hosted the 2010 Winter Olympics. What Canadian province is Vancouver located in? Do you know your Canada? Number 3, Vancouver hosted the 2010 Winter Olympics. What Canadian province is Vancouver in? My volume. Oh, Zach wants me to raise my volume. I can do that. How about there? That should be a little bit better. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, way ho. That looks a little better. Question number 4. St. Louis, Missouri hosted the 3rd Olympic Games in 1904. What river is St. Louis, Missouri located on? Question number 4. St. Louis, Missouri hosted the 3rd Olympic Games in 1904. What river is St. Louis located on? Question number 5 in Olympicography round. St. Moritz hosted the 5th Winter Olympics in 1948. What country is it in? Number 5. St. Moritz hosted the 5th Winter Olympics in 1948. What country is St. Moritz in? Boom, 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 going up to question number 6. Question number 6. Los Angeles is scheduled to host the 2028 XXXIV Summer Olympics. What number is XXXIV? Know your Roman numerals. I was seriously sick in kindergarten when we learned how to read the clock, and I didn't learn that for years. And then I was gone when we learned Roman numerals. I was sick, and I never learned that. I still don't know. So that's why you have to give me the answer. So number 6, one more time. Los Angeles is scheduled to host the 2028 XXXIV Summer Olympics. What number is that? XXXIV. Question numero 7 in Espanol. The opening ceremonies of the 2012 London Olympics were directed by this Oscar-winning director of Trainspotting and Slumdog Millionaire. Number 7. The opening ceremonies of the 2012 London Olympics was directed by this Oscar-winning director of Trainspotting and Slumdog Millionaire. Alright, we are coming up to question number 8. If you need any repeats, let me know in the chat as soon as you can. Number 8. The 3rd Winter Olympics was held in Lake Placid, New York. Lake Placid is the setting for a 1999 film by the same name, featuring what animal? It's a great movie. Go and watch it. Hope you've seen it and you can answer the question, but if you haven't, you should go watch that movie. It's super good. Betty White's in it. Number 8, the 3rd Winter Olympics was held in Lake Placid, New York. Lake Placid is the setting for a 1999 film by the same name, featuring this animal. Question number 9. We're on 9er. At the behest of Prime Minister and Olympic Committee, the behest of the Prime Minister and Olympic Committee, the 2020 Tokyo Olympics have been, for the first time ever, postponed until 2021. Who is the current Prime Minister of Japan? Number 9, at the behest of the Prime Minister and the Olympic Committee, the 2020 Tokyo Olympics have been, for the first time ever, postponed until 2021. Who is the Prime Minister of Japan? On a squeaky seat. I'm on a squeaky seat. Right, we're coming up to our last question in round 3 Olympicography. So that's been the first time that the Olympics have been postponed. The last time the Olympics were canceled was 1944 due to what event? Question number 10, the last time the Olympics were canceled was 1944 due to what event? Trent would like question number 5 and for me to spell the city. St. Moritz. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. It's ST period dot. Yeah, I already said the period. ST dot capital MORITZ. So we need to say like St. Moritz. St. Moritz. It's ST dot MORITZ, host of the 5th Winter Olympics in 1948. What country is it in? Do we have any other repeats besides question number 5? Going once, going twice. All right, here we go with Trivia Kitty, giving you 2 minutes to turn in your answers. Take it away, Trivia Kitty. All right, Trivia Kitty says time is up. Does anybody feel the judgment? Trivia Kitty staring at you impatiently? Do you feel that too? I'm not even playing, and I feel that judgment. Right, here are our answers to Olympicography, our round number 3 in our sports night. Number 1, Rio de Janeiro translates to what in English? It's the January River. Number 2, what sea borders the east border of Greece? That's the Aegean Sea? Aegean? No, I think it's said Aegean Sea. Aegean. Number 3, Vancouver is in what Canadian province? That is BC, British Columbia. Number 4, St. Louis, Missouri is located on what river? It ain't the Missouri River. Trick question. It's on the Mississippi River. Missouri River, it ain't there. Number 5, Saint Moritz. Saint Moritz is located in Switzerland. Number 6, LA is scheduled to host the 2028 XXXIV Summer Olympics. That is 34. It'll be the 34th Summer Olympics. Hopefully, it happens. Number 7, Oscar-winning director that did the opening ceremonies for London Olympics and Trainspotting and Slumdog Millionaire is Danny Boyle, of course. Danny Boyle. Number 9, the animal featured in the movie Lake Placid is a crocodile. Sorry, that was number 8. Number 9, the Prime Minister of Japan is Shinzo Abe. And number 10, the 1944 Olympics were canceled due to World War II. If there's any reason to cancel the Olympics, that's a very good reason. Right, teams, how did we do in our round number 3? Olympicography. There's some tricky questions in there. I know some of you might have said alligator instead of crocodile. I know some of you might have said Missouri River instead of Mississippi. Ooh, I'm excited. We're going into round number 4, our audio round. Audio round is 100% organic. Because who goes to the baseball games to watch baseball? I go to listen to that magical pipe organ and watch the Kiss Cam. So for your audio round, you're going to be hearing covers of popular music done on a pipe organ. You get 1 point for giving me the name of the song and 1 point for giving me the name of the artist. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I had to listen to all this music so much putting together this video. I'm never gonna get organ music out of my head for a couple weeks now. So you are welcome. Here we go with our audio round, 100% organic. All right, we're gonna play that for you one more time. Hope you get all of the songs. Here we go, one more time. The audio round, 100% organic. And we're back. Trivia Kitty says time is up. Time is up. Was that the hardest round ever? I thought that was like the best round ever, Trent. Those were like really popular songs. I hope you got some of them. Here we go with the answers to 100% Organic. I thought that was one of the best audio rounds ever. Yo. And if you didn't like the organ music, the video was sure funny. Number 1, we had Paradise by Coldplay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Number 2, we had Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. Number 3, we had Baloo Ba-da-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dai by Eiffel 65. Number 4 was Numb by Linkin Park. Number 5 was Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. Number 6, Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Number 7, Party Rock, It's in the House Tonight by LMFAO. Number 8, Demons by Imagine Dragons. Number 9, Get Lucky by Daft Punk. And number 10 was Down Under by Men at Work. How did we do on our audio round? I thought that was going to be way easier than it sounds. But you never know. You never know with trivia what's going to be good or bad. But I had to listen to a lot of organ music, so I think I suffered the most. How did we do, teams? We're moving into our last round of our sports night, trivia night. Round number 5, theme for round number 5 is sports for real this time. Yeah, we're going to ask real questions about real sports this time, instead of weird questions about not sports, which is my specialty. Here we go with round number 5, sports for real this time. Number 1, the wicket is the 3 stumps and 2 bails that the batsman protects in this sport. Number 1, the wicket is the 3 stumps and 2 bails that the batsman protects in this sport. Yep, you're getting real sports in your face. You thought it was a trick. I mean, it was a double trick. It tricked you into telling you it was sports night, but then didn't really ask sports questions. But now you're getting actual sports questions. It's a double trap. Question number 2 in sports for real this time. In boxing, this is declared when the referee decides the fighter cannot safely continue the match. Number 2, in boxing, this is declared when the referee decides the fighter cannot safely continue the match. Guys, you didn't even know. I went all out. I have head to toe total kit sports. How do you like that? Number 3, in golf, a score of 2 under par is also known as what? Number 3, in golf, a score of 2 under par is also known as what? Question number 4 in sports for real this time. Name one of the 4 NHL teams the great one, Wayne Gretzky, played for during his 20-year career? Question number 4, name me one NHL team out of the 4 the great one, Wayne Gretzky, played for during his 20-year career. What's that guy up to these days? Probably still being rich. I think he did it right. Invested wisely. Wasn't a douche. Coming up on to number 5. What is the only current NBA team not based in the United States? Question number 5. What is the only current NBA team not based in the United States? Question number 6. In a baseball, the pitcher is allowed to keep a bag of this at the mound to aid in improving their grip on the ball and drying their hands. Number 6. In baseball, the pitcher is allowed to keep a bag of this at the mound to aid in improving their grip on the ball. Coming up on question number 7 in our last round, after which Anthony's going to tell me what amazing prize we have for you tonight. Number 7. How many bowling pins are set on a standard bowling alley lane? Question number 7. How many bowling pins are set on a standard bowling alley lane? Game? Yes, I'm gonna play that. Guys, there's so many new games here. So excited. I'm going to play them all. Question number 8. What is the maximum allowed number of hits allowed on each side of the net in volleyball? Number 8, what is the maximum number of hits allowed on each side of the net in volleyball? Question numero 9. Car racing has been sanctioned as a sport in the U.S. by NASCAR since 1948. What does the acronym NASCAR stand for? Number 9. Car racing has been sanctioned as a sport in the U.S. by NASCAR since 1948. What does the acronym NASCAR stand for? Riddle me this. Riddle me that. Do you have any repeats for any of the questions in our last round? Speak now or forever hold your pieces. Coming on the last question of the night. very last trivia question. Here we go. This is the term used in tennis to represent 0. Last question, number 10. This is the term used in tennis to represent 0. Right, I don't see any repeats, so we're going to put our Trivia Kitty timer up on the screen. Here we go. Alright, how did we do on our sports round? Number 5, sports for real this time. I know I'm not good at sports, but I hope some of those questions were gettable for you all. Before we go through the answers, here's our prize for the night, courtesy of Slow Your Roll Game Store. The Resistance board game, by Don Eskridge. I'm gonna read you. I can read the back in my best radio voice. Are you prepared to fight for the Resistance, or will you betray your friends and join the Empire? So it looks like a fun game. 14 and up, 5 to 10 players, 30 minutes. It's like coup. I don't know what that is, but that's what Anthony says it is. It's like coup. Or kelp, as I would say it. Yeah, see, the winners will get this game. Woo! It could be you. Thanks, Slow Your Roll. Right here are your answers for round number 5. Sports for real this time. The wicket is the 3 stumps and 2 bails that the batsman protects in what sport? Cricket. I'm hearing crickets right now because there's no live audience. By the way, there is room for about 3 tables that are safely spaced if you would like to be live audience at the Slow Your Roll Game Store on Trivia Night. We follow all the rules. You sit at the tables, you stay at your tables, you be good, and socially distance. So just contact Anthony, if you would like to attend. Number 2, in boxing, this is declared when the referee decides that fighter cannot safely continue the match. That is a TKO, technical knockout. Number 3, in golf, a score of 2 under par is known as a what? An eagle. I don't know what sound eagles make. They make a screech sound. I'm not gonna do it. Number 4, name one of the 4 NHL teams the great one, Wayne Gretzky, played for. He played for the Edmonton Oilers, the St. Louis Blues, the New York Rangers, and the LA Kings. So hopefully you got one of those, yeah? Number 5, what's the only current NBA team not based in the United States? Those are the Toronto Raptors. One of the best animal mascots ever. I don't know why people are clinging to like Indians and other things like that when there's like raptors and like nobody's the pterodactyl yet. That's still out there. Take that one, Cleveland. Cleveland pterodactyls. Number 6. In baseball, the pitcher is allowed to keep a bag of what at the mound? Rosin. Same exact stuff that violinists use on their bows. Number 7, how many bowling pins are set on a standard bowling alley lane? In America, and professionally, we play 10-pin bowling. So there's 10 pins in the 10-pin alley, as they say. Number 8, maximum allowed number of hits on each side of the net in volleyball. You get 3, count them, 3 chances to get that ball to the other side. Number 9, what does the acronym NASCAR stand for? It's the National Association of Stock Car Auto Racing, NASCAR. I just watched Ford v Ferrari finally yesterday. It's very good, very good. I liked it. That Matt Damon, he sure knows how to act, don't he? Number 10, last question of the night. This is a term used in tennis to represent 0. It is love, because I love you all for watching. Love you all for playing. Hope you had fun tonight. We will be letting you know the winners of the prize next week. Tell all your friends, get some more teams together. Hope you had fun tonight. Let's play some more trivia next week, every Wednesday at 7. I'm Dr. Phill. This is Clevertelligence here at Slow Your Roll Dungeon Lair, signing off.